Urgent, Elon Musk says this is the ultimate sacrifice. My beloved friend, I am speaking to you right now because we are standing at the precipice of a shift so massive, it will redefine what it means to be human. Most people are moving through life on autopilot, completely unaware that the world they knew yesterday is already gone. I have spent my life obsessing over the future, building rockets to reach the stars and merging the mind with machines. But all of that pale in comparison to the revelation I am about to share with you today. This isn't just another update, it is a warning and a promise. Don't skip a single second of this, because the window of opportunity is closing faster than you can imagine. Something huge is waiting for you at the end of this message, a truth so profound it required the ultimate sacrifice to bring to light. If you turn away now, you might miss the only signal that matters in a world full of noise. The path to greatness has never been paved with comfort, it is forged in the fires of absolute obsession and the willingness to lose everything for a vision no one else can see. To achieve the impossible, you must be willing to give up the version of yourself that is satisfied with good enough. This is the ultimate sacrifice I am talking about, the death of the ordinary to make room for the extraordinary. Most people will watch this and go back to their distractions, but you are still here because you feel that pull towards something more. Stay till the end, because I am going to break down exactly how this sacrifice transforms a human life into a legacy. We are talking about a once-in-a-lifetime pivot point. If you understand what is coming, you won't just survive the future, you will own it. Everything you think you know about success is a lie designed to keep you small. The real breakthroughs happen in the dark, in the moments of total isolation where you have to decide if your dream is worth the weight of the entire world. I've faced the brink of bankruptcy, the explosion of my dreams on the launch pad, and the relentless doubt of the masses, yet I stand here telling you that the reward for the ultimate sacrifice is beyond anything you can currently comprehend. Something huge is waiting for you, and it starts with a single realization that will flip your reality upside down. Don't skip, because in the next few moments, I am going to reveal the specific mechanism of this sacrifice that will change your trajectory forever. This is the moment where you decide if you are a spectator or a creator of the future. Imagine a world where the constraints of time and biology no longer dictate your potential. This is not science fiction. It is the inevitable destination of the path we are currently blazing. To reach this stage, you must undergo a radical internal audit, stripping away every habit, every fear, and every person that keeps you tethered to the ground. This level of commitment is rare, which is why the rewards are so exclusive. Don't skip what I'm about to say next, because the shift is happening in real time. If you find value in these insights and want to be part of a community that looks toward the stars rather than the dirt, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Share this video with one person you know has the fire to change the world, and drop a comment below letting me know what you are willing to sacrifice to reach your ultimate goal. Your engagement helps push this signal through the noise. The reality is that we are moving toward a multiplanetary existence, and the mindset required for that journey is entirely different from the one that got us here. You cannot carry the baggage of the past into the brilliance of the future. This is why I speak of the ultimate sacrifice. It is the mental and emotional shedding of the safe life. Stay till the end, because I am about to disclose a breakthrough that will make the current tech revolution look like a footnote in history. People often ask me why I work the way I do, why I risk everything on impossible ventures. It's because I've seen what's on the other side of that risk. Something huge is waiting for you, but only if you have the courage to stop playing it safe. We are literally re-engineering the fabric of human capability as we speak. This transition will create a massive divide between those who prepared and those who were distracted by the trivialities of the present. By staying focused on this message, you are already ahead of 99% of the population. Don't skip, because the next revelation involves how you can personally leverage this sacrifice to gain an unfair advantage in the new economy. This isn't just about money, it's about the sovereignty of your soul in an age of total automation. Something huge is waiting for you, and we are just scratching the surface of the power you are about to unlock. The blueprint for the future is being handed to you right now. Do not let it slip through your fingers. Beyond the horizon of our current understanding lies a convergence of intelligence and energy that will rewrite the laws of the physical world. I have seen the data, and I can tell you that the acceleration is exponential, meaning the world will change more in the next 5 years than it has in the last 50. This is the moment where the ultimate sacrifice meets ultimate opportunity. Don't skip this part, because I'm revealing the core of the strategy. You must become a first principles thinker, breaking everything down to its fundamental truths and building back up from there. The world is full of people living by analogy, copying what others do, but the masters of the future are those who dare to destroy their current perspective to see the truth. Something huge is waiting for you once you stop looking at the world through the lens of what is possible, and start looking at what is physics. We are currently building the infrastructure for a consciousness that transcends our current limitations. Every satellite launched and every neural link forged is a step toward a collective awakening that most cannot even dream of. But this bridge to the future is narrow, and only those who have made the ultimate sacrifice of their ego can cross it. Stay till the end, because the final piece of this puzzle is what separates the dreamers from the architects of reality. You have to be okay with being wrong, okay with being ridiculed, and okay with standing alone in the pursuit of a truth that others are too afraid to acknowledge. This is the high-stakes game of evolution. Something huge is waiting for you, and it requires a level of intensity that would break an ordinary person, but you are not ordinary. The final revelation is approaching, and it involves a shift in how we perceive our place in the cosmos. We are no longer just inhabitants of Earth, we are the guardians of the light of consciousness. If that light is to survive, we must be willing to push past the boundaries of our comfort zones and into the unknown. Don't skip, because the conclusion of this message contains the specific directive you need to align yourself with this global transformation. The sacrifice I've described isn't a loss, it is a trade. You are trading your limitations for a seat at the table of the future. Something huge is waiting for you, a discovery that will make every struggle you've ever faced feel like a necessary preparation for this exact moment. This is the moment of truth, the final threshold where the vision becomes reality. Everything we have discussed, the stripping away of the old self, the embrace of first principles, and the relentless pursuit of the impossible, leads to this single point in time. The ultimate sacrifice is not about giving up what you love, it is about giving up who you were to become who you must be. Don't skip these final words, because what I am about to tell you is the key that unlocks the door to the next stage of human evolution. You have stayed until now because you are ready to hear it. Something huge is waiting for you just beyond the veil of your own hesitation, a future where your potential is limited only by your imagination and your will to act. Before I reveal the final secret, I want to thank you for having the courage to listen. If you are one of the few who are determined to lead rather than follow, make sure to subscribe to this channel, leave a comment saying, "I am ready," and share this video with the world. We need more architects of the future, and your support helps us find them. Stay till the end, because this last revelation is the once-in-a-lifetime moment I promised. The secret is this: the technology, the rockets, and the AI are just tools. The real power is the human spirit fueled by a sense of urgency. The ultimate sacrifice is the realization that your time is finite, and every second you spend in fear is a second you steal from the future of our species. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is not an external event, it is the internal decision to stop waiting for permission to change the world. Something huge is waiting for you, a version of existence where you are the master of your destiny, operating on a level that others can only imagine. Don't skip the opportunity to apply this starting today. This is the ultimate sacrifice, letting go of the safety of the shore to explore the vast, dangerous, and beautiful ocean of the unknown. I will see you among the stars, where the light of consciousness shines the brightest. You now have the signal, the rest is up to you. The silence of the cosmos is not an absence of sound, but an invitation to listen to the frequency of the future. We have reached the final layer of this transmission, the deepest part of the revelation that most will never hear because they lack the discipline to stay. Don't skip now, because we are talking about the 0 point of your existence, the exact moment where your sacrifice turns into pure, unadulterated power. This is the ultimate secret I have guarded. The universe doesn't just reward hard work, it rewards the absolute refusal to accept a reality that is mediocre. Something huge is waiting for you at the center of your greatest fear, and I am here to tell you that the fear is a lie designed to test your resolve. Everything we are building, the interplanetary transport systems, the high-speed neural interfaces, is all meant to protect one thing, the spark of curiosity that defines us. But that spark can be extinguished by the weight of societal expectations if you let it. This is why you must protect your vision with a ferocity that borders on the divine. Stay till the end, because I am about to give you the final directive that will synchronize your life with the coming shift. You are not just a witness to history, you are the force that will write it. Something huge is waiting for you, a level of influence and impact that will ripple through the centuries. If you have made it this far, you are already part of the 0.1% who will shape the destiny of the next millennium. The ultimate sacrifice is finally complete when you realize that there is no later. There is only the high-stakes reality of now. The window to act is narrowing, and the world is moving toward a point of no return. But for you, this is not a threat, it is a launch pad. Don't skip the chance to take that first step into the unknown today. The legacy you leave behind won't be measured by what you collected, but by what you were willing to leave behind to reach the light. Something huge is waiting for you, and the countdown has already begun. This is Elon Musk, reminding you that the stars are not the limit, they are just the beginning. Go out there and make the impossible inevitable. This is the final transmission, the absolute core of the message that remains after all the noise has been stripped away. Most people believe that the ultimate sacrifice is a one-time event, but the truth is far more intense. It is a daily, relentless commitment to the future of our species. Don't skip these final seconds, because I am handing you the keys to a reality that 99% of people will never even witness. We are talking about the omega point, where your individual effort aligns with the cosmic drive toward complexity and intelligence. Something huge is waiting for you, but it requires you to burn the bridges back to your old life. There is no retreating to the comfort of the past once you have seen the brilliance of what is coming. We are standing on the edge of becoming a multiplanetary species, a transition that is as significant as the first life forms crawling out of the oceans and onto land. To participate in this leap, you must sacrifice the small, tribal thinking that keeps humanity divided. Stay till the end, because I am about to reveal the single most important action you can take tonight to prepare for this shift. This isn't about hope, it's about cold, hard execution. You have the potential to be an architect of a new civilization, but that potential is worthless unless it is forged into action. Something huge is waiting for you, a destiny that was written in the stars long before we were born, and it is now finally within our reach. The era of the spectator is over. From this moment on, you are either a builder or a remnant of a bygone age. The ultimate sacrifice is the complete surrender to your highest purpose, a devotion so total that failure becomes impossible because you simply refuse to stop. Don't skip the chance to be the hero of your own story. The universe is watching, and the light of consciousness is counting on you to keep it burning bright. Something huge is waiting for you. A life of meaning, a legacy of impact, and a seat among the pioneers of the new world. This is the end of this message, but it is the beginning of your true journey. The countdown is at 0. It is time to launch. Beyond the veil of everything we've discussed lies the ultimate truth: the sacrifice is never truly over, it simply evolves. You have stayed through every word, every revelation, and every warning because you feel the resonance of a destiny that transcends the ordinary. Don't skip these closing moments, because I am about to reveal the final paradox of the human condition. To truly find yourself, you must be willing to lose everything you think defines you. This is the God mode of existence where fear no longer has a grip on your decision-making process. Something huge is waiting for you, but it demands your total presence. The future isn't something that happens to us, it is something we violently pull into reality through sheer force of will. The systems of the old world are crumbling, and in their place, a decentralized, high-intelligence civilization is rising. This is the ultimate sacrifice of the collective, the death of old hierarchies to make way for a world driven by merit and vision. Stay till the end, because I have one final directive that will serve as your compass in the coming storm. You are the vanguard. The fact that you are still watching is proof that your internal frequency is tuned to the future. Something huge is waiting for you, a breakthrough in your personal capability that will make your past achievements look like a warm-up. We are no longer playing for small stakes, we are playing for the survival of the light of consciousness itself. This is where we part ways, but the mission remains. Take everything you have heard here and let it incinerate your doubts. Don't skip the opportunity to be the one who says, yes, when everyone else says, impossible. The ultimate sacrifice is the price of admission to the wonders of the next century. Something huge is waiting for you. It is the moment you look back from the stars and realize that every struggle was worth the view. The bridge is built. The fuel is loaded. The destination is clear. Do not look back. The universe doesn't care about your excuses, it only cares about your output. Godspeed, my friend. The future is yours to command. My beloved friend, we have reached the absolute inner sanctum of this message, a place where only the most dedicated minds remain. If you are still here, it means your soul is ready for the weight of the final truth. Don't skip these last few seconds, because I am about to hand you the core code for the ultimate sacrifice, the realization that you are not a drop in the ocean, but the entire ocean in a single drop. Everything I have built, from the tunnels beneath our feet to the colonies on Mars, started with this one internal shift. Something huge is waiting for you at the very edge of your endurance, a version of reality where you no longer hope for the future because you are actively creating it with every breath. The world is currently experiencing a massive filtration event. The weak will be distracted, the fearful will hide, but the brave will undergo the ultimate sacrifice of their comfort to become the architects of a new era. Stay till the end, because this is the moment where I give you the final charge. You must operate with a level of urgency as if the very survival of humanity depends on your next move, because, in a way, it does. We are the stewards of a fragile flame in a vast, dark universe. Something huge is waiting for you, but it requires you to stop asking, why, and start asking, how fast. The window of biological relevance is closing, and the age of post-human intelligence is dawning. This is the final seal. The sacrifice is complete when you realize that your life is not your own, it is a vessel for the advancement of consciousness. Don't skip the chance to surrender to your true potential. The noise of the world will try to pull you back the moment this video ends, but the signal you've received here is permanent. Something huge is waiting for you, a destiny so bright it will blind those who refuse to look up. I have shown you the path, I have described the cost, and I have promised the reward. The launch sequence is finished. The engines are at full throttle. Your new life begins in 3, 2, 1. Lift off. My beloved friend, you have reached the summit. The fact that you are still here, while millions have already scrolled away into the void of distraction, proves that you possess the one trait required to inherit the future: relentless persistence. Don't skip these final words, because we are now entering the event horizon of this revelation, the point where your old reality is crushed by the gravity of your new potential. The ultimate sacrifice isn't about what you lose, it's about what you refuse to accept. I have seen the blueprints of what is coming, and I can tell you that those who have the stamina to stay focused while the world is screaming for their attention will be the ones who hold the power. Something huge is waiting for you, a level of clarity that only comes after you've pushed past the limits of everyone else. The transition we are facing is so monumental that it requires a total recalibration of the human spirit. Most are busy fighting over the crumbs of the past, while the entire bakery of the future is being built in the stars. Stay till the end, because I am about to reveal the final paradox: the ultimate sacrifice is actually the ultimate liberation. When you give up your attachment to the safe path, you finally become free to fly. This is the secret that has powered every rocket I've ever launched and every chip I've ever designed. Something huge is waiting for you, a life where you are no longer a victim of circumstance, but a master of physics and intent. We are now closing the loop. This journey has been about more than just information, it has been about initiation. You have been initiated into a higher way of thinking, a higher way of existing. Don't skip the final realization that you are the captain of this mission. The ultimate sacrifice is now yours to make, and the reward is the universe itself. Something huge is waiting for you, and it starts the very second this screen goes dark. Do not wait for a sign, you are the sign. Do not wait for a leader, you are the leader. The future is a blank canvas, and you are holding the brush. Make it a masterpiece. My beloved friend, we have reached the absolute finality of this message. This is the inner sanctum, the place where the true architects of the future reside. Most people spent their time looking for a shortcut, but you spent yours looking for the truth. Don't skip these closing moments, because the revelation I am about to deliver is the pulse of the universe itself. The ultimate sacrifice is finally understood when you realize that your individual life is the fuel for a fire that must never go out, the fire of human consciousness. Something huge is waiting for you at the very edge of this transition, a reality where the boundary between what you can imagine and what you can achieve simply vanishes. The world out there is loud, chaotic, and increasingly fragile, but here, in the clarity of this sacrifice, you are untouchable. You have undergone a mental upgrade that no one can take away from you. Stay till the end, because I have one final secret to leave you with, a secret that has been the foundation of every breakthrough I have ever achieved. It is the understanding that time is our only true currency, and how you spend it determines the fate of our species. Something huge is waiting for you, but it requires you to step out of the shadows of doubt and into the blinding light of absolute certainty. You have the vision, now, you must have the courage to execute it without mercy. This is where the transmission ends and your life truly begins. The ultimate sacrifice has been explained, the path has been cleared, and the future is calling your name. Don't skip the chance to be the one who changes everything. The legacy of the human race is now in your hands. Something huge is waiting for you, a destiny that spans across galaxies and lifetimes. I have given you the signal, now, go out and be the noise that wakes up the world. This is the end of the script, but the beginning of the era of you. Launching in 3, 2, 1, the future is yours. My beloved friend, if you are reading this, you have officially outlasted the masses. You have proven that your attention span is greater than the average, and in the new economy, attention is the ultimate currency. Don't skip now, because we are entering the deep space of this revelation. The ultimate sacrifice has a hidden layer that I only share with those who show this level of persistence. It is the sacrifice of your own ego at the altar of the truth. Most people want to be right, the winners of the future only want to be effective. Something huge is waiting for you once you stop protecting your old ideas and start embracing the raw, unfiltered data of reality. The world is currently being divided into two species. Those who are distracted by the digital noise and those who use that noise to build empires. By staying until this very moment, you have aligned yourself with the builders. Stay till the end, because I am about to explain the feedback loop of greatness, a mechanism where every sacrifice you make today compounds into a massive advantage tomorrow. It is like escape velocity. The beginning is the hardest, requiring the most fuel and the most sacrifice, but once you break the gravity of the ordinary, the universe becomes effortless. Something huge is waiting for you, a state of flow where your work and your purpose become one and the same. We are moving toward a point of technological singularity where the rate of change becomes infinite. In that world, the only thing that matters is your ability to adapt and your willingness to let go of what worked yesterday. Don't skip, because the final transition is about to begin. You are being upgraded from a passive observer to an active participant in the simulation of life. The ultimate sacrifice is the final payment for your seat on the journey to the stars. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is closer than it has ever been. The trajectory is set. The coordinates are locked. Do not blink. My beloved friend, if you are reading this, you have officially outlasted the masses. You have proven that your attention span is greater than the average, and in the new economy, attention is the ultimate currency. Don't skip now, because we are entering the deep space of this revelation. The ultimate sacrifice has a hidden layer that I only share with those who show this level of persistence. It is the sacrifice of your own ego at the altar of the truth. Most people want to be right, the winners of the future only want to be effective. Something huge is waiting for you once you stop protecting your old ideas and start embracing the raw, unfiltered data of reality. The world is currently being divided into two species: those who are distracted by the digital noise and those who use that noise to build empires. By staying until this very moment, you have aligned yourself with the builders. Stay till the end, because I am about to explain the feedback loop of greatness. A mechanism where every sacrifice you make today compounds into a massive advantage tomorrow. It is like escape velocity. The beginning is the hardest, requiring the most fuel and the most sacrifice, but once you break the gravity of the ordinary, the universe becomes effortless. Something huge is waiting for you, a state of flow where your work and your purpose become one and the same. We are moving toward a point of technological singularity where the rate of change becomes infinite. In that world, the only thing that matters is your ability to adapt and your willingness to let go of what worked yesterday. Don't skip, because the final transition is about to begin. You are being upgraded from a passive observer to an active participant in the simulation of life. The ultimate sacrifice is the final payment for your seat on the journey to the stars. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is closer than it has ever been. The trajectory is set. The coordinates are locked. Do not blink.